What's up, guys? I'm HYPHEN. You're watching Sounds Good TV. And today we're here to talk about the first Sounds Good event going down June 30th at the Delphi Hotel right here in downtown Los Angeles. And today I'm here with baby.com.
Hey, y'all.
So, man, where does our journey begin? I feel like we met as DJs 1st, and then I became aware of your music. Your DJing style is super hype. I love that you play bounce. I love that you to me, your overall like message is make the people move.
Bring the hot girl out of everybody.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So when I learned about your music, and I heard like you have your turned up side, but you also have your kind of softer, more ethereal side. Bring me through how you became baby.com.
Well, I first started as a DJ. I began DJing when I moved to Philly. Long time ago. I don't want to tell y'all the real years, but I've been DJing for a while now. And I love DJing. I feel like it made it easier for me to start music because you already have the ear for what people want to hear in a way. But there was more of me that I needed to express that I couldn't just get out through DJing. And so I started rapping. Once I started rapping, I felt like there was even more of me that I needed to get out that I couldn't just put in a rap song. So I started singing, and that's where you start to notice some of the ethereal, like more ambient sides of me. There's just a lot that I have going on inside of this little body that all needs its own space to be expressed. And so, yeah.
Amazing. So the name, where does that come from?
You know, people ask me this, and I'm gonna be honest,
You were just turned up one day.
I was just high one day, and I was like, you know, for a long time, people would be like, "Oh, you look like a baby," you know. It runs in the family. But one day, somehow, the marijuana brought baby and .com together, and I was like, you know what? That's the one.
Nice. So tell me about how your style came about. You were saying that, you know, sometimes there's things that you want to express that don't really fit into a rap song. Did you ever kind of experiment with producing?
Yeah. On the record, I think one of the records that you're talking about, My Favorite Star, I had a hand in producing a lot of the songs on there.
Nice.
And I think honestly, that's what brought along a lot of the singing, I guess, that came out of me also was when I started dabbling in production myself. I just love making ambient and very soft sounds, and it brought out a different voice in me when I started doing that.
Nice. My favorite star, and what is it? The story of her ascension.
In the chapters of her ascension.
In the chapters of her ascension. That is an amazing title.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
What is the inspiration behind that? How did you land on that title?
So that record was like a post-COVID record. You know, I think we all went through some chapters during COVID. But it was basically me talking about a very long breakup that I had went through. And how at the end of it all, it made me feel like I was ascending again. And so the way that I wrote the record was as if like the first song was the first chapter, the second song was the interlude of that chapter, third song was the second chapter. It was really me breaking down my experiences into somewhat of a book in a way, like a sonic book. And yeah, again, that was probably the help of some marijuana. Brought that title to me also.
Dope. So your ascension feels like the phoenix.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Your bio says currently exploding. So you're this phoenix. What is the song that kind of sparked that transition for
If
you?
you know me, you already know it's poppin' bitch.
Nice.
That was definitely and I mean, that was one of the first songs that I had ever recorded also with a long-term producer of mine, Never. Amazing producer. Yeah, Poppin' Bitch has taken me a lot of places. It's put me in a lot of different spotlights, and it's like such a good me song. You know, when I want to pop my shit, it's like, yeah, that's how I feel right there in the song.
Nice. Who were some of your early inspirations when you started getting into music?
Let's see. As far as DJing, I always loved like Fat Man Scoop's energy. You
Oh.
know, I always wanted to come in on some like, I'm like way different, way smaller than him, but I always wanted to. I've always felt like a big energy when I walk in a room.
Honestly, your spirit has always been very big.
Thank you.
You contain it, but when it's showtime,
Yep,
it's like,
exactly.
oh,
And
that was one of the things that kind of drew me to you, was just seeing how you're able to kind of just become this other person. I'm just like, yeah, that's baby.com.
Yeah,
She's
for
lit.
real. Yeah, Fat Man Scoop, I was always like, dang, he brings the energy, you know, emceeing, DJing, all of it. As far as musicians, I've always been a huge Missy Elliott fan. Like, I think probably the whole rest of the world is. I mean, she set such an innovative stance as far as music videos, music goes, all of it. I love a lot of people, Sierra, Mariah Carey, so many people. Tierra Whack, and I feel like a lot of times when people ask me this question, it's really my friends that inspire me the most. You know, I know so many underground musicians who are like changing the game in ways that we'll probably see years to come from now that really, really, truly inspire me.
Who are some of those peers that inspire you?
Definitely one of my favorite DJs, Leave Mayor Alone. Y'all gotta check him out. He just moved to LA. Hook is an amazing 10 out of 10 rapper. I mean, truly setting a new lane. Nedarb, Never, Little Zubin, so many people.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. So you recently performed with Aluna at the Fonda.
Yeah.
Can you tell me a little bit about the show?
Yeah.
How that came about? What was your experience?
Oh, it's like you know, when you have a dream that you didn't even know comes true.
Right.
I like to reach far, but that was something I never even thought of. I've been a fan of Aluna since years and years and years ago, you know. I feel like she, with Aluna George, broke so many standards and again, set a whole new lane as far as electronic music went. I was obsessed with them back in the day. So to see something like this come to fruition, it was mind-blowing, honestly. It was so cool working with her, being backstage, and her giving me tips and showing me how to massage my face before a show. Just things that, you know, I don't even think of yet.
Massage your face before a show.
Right, you know, she's like, do this with your ear. I'm like, okay, I never even.
Just to de-stress?
Yeah, and to, you know, open up your lymph nodes and different things like that. And we've continued to work together a little bit since then, and it has just been, like I said, a dream that I never even knew coming true. It's amazing, honestly. The show was so cool. We set up our own, basically like my bedroom on stage, and that was the first time that I've done something like that at a show, to set up the whole stage how I wanted it to be. And I had my best friends again with me, Little Zubin and Never, producing and playing keys for me. It was more than I could imagine.
That's what's up. Dreams coming true.
Right.
In terms of your like visual style, it's very bright, but like I said, there's like a dreaminess to it. Even with sonically, it's bright, but there's like a dreaminess to it. Visually though, how did you kind of land on using these type of colors, using this, like who are the people that you work with in terms of like video direction, art direction?
To be honest, a lot of the music videos that I have out right now, besides a few, are all edited by me.
Nice.
Yeah.
Amazing.
It's not even something that, I think it's the only way that I feel comfortable expressing myself.
It's by doing it yourself?
No, but the way that that's how I used to feel. I'm letting that go because I know that is not productive. You need a team, y'all. You cannot do this by yourself, okay? But just in general, this, like you say, this dreamy, colorful world is really where I feel the safest. It's where I feel the most comfortable. I've tried things where I get like nitty and gritty, and I like that too, but I do have to be just honest with myself, and this is where I feel the best, and something that feels like Teletubbies.
There's a song, You Were Made For Me, I think.
You like that song?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah, it's on the flyer.
Hey.
It's on the flyer. The video felt very like personal, but kind of like impromptu. And like I said, there's just this like dreaminess about it, just the way you sound too. I was like, whoa, she's like,
Thank you.
it's like angelic,
Thank you.
you know. And just the soundscape, the pads that you use in there, the keys that you use in there. It like feels like it feels like something they might play like in a cut of like on Adult Swim.
Oh, cool.
You know?
I love that. That's so cool.
Like right before they put on like some crazy
I'm waiting
anime
for
or something
Disney,
like that.
honestly. I'm waiting for the Disney email to slide through like, hey, we want to use. That's what I'm waiting for.
What can you tell me about that record?
So that was the last song on the record, my favorite star in the chapters of her ascension. And it was really like a accumulation of the whole record. It's like, yeah, I've loved you, I've hated you, and I wanted to hurt you, and I wanted to hug you, and you know, all of those things. But at the end of the day, oh goodness, and it's something that I take with me in almost everything. Is like, it was meant, you know. And if you look at it that way, it makes everything, the hurt, everything, just feel like
Purposeful.
something that something that you can bear, something that you can live with. And it's something that I definitely had to carry with me. And that person that I'm, you know, talking about in that record is like, you know, at the end of the day, I know this was all meant to happen, and I'm okay with it, how it's went down.
Yeah. Let's take a break real quick and try some of this tea.
Okay.
We got the Lee Shan Oolong from my folks over at Standstill.
Let me check this out.
Yeah, let me pour you some of this. It's a green tea.
Okay. Ooh, I need some green tea. Asian pear,
Yeah.
sugar peas. That sounds good.
From the Pear Mountain.
Cheers. Sounds good.
Sounds good. Tastes good too.
Oh, this is good. Yeah. I was a little nervous because I wasn't going to lie if it wasn't good.
Stand still. Make some great tea though.
I like that.
So, baby.com.
Yes.
What is the best thing on baby.com?
I saw this question in his things, and I've been sitting here in my head trying to figure out, you know, the cool way to answer. I don't know, but because it's funny. It's funny because y'all will see more. Y'all will see more. Baby.com is not just me; it's a whole world that I cannot wait to reveal to y'all.
See, and that's how it feels with knowing you and just kind of looking into your music and just seeing the visual. I feel like there can be this whole world built around
and I'm
it,
so
and
happy
ready.
that thank you for saying that, honestly. There is a whole world coming. But I think the best thing you'll find on baby.com is some bad bitches, feeling like bad bitches. You know, I feel like, especially when it comes to DJing and my music, and especially like the rap songs and stuff like that, I really pride myself on bringing the bad bitch out of anybody that's in the room. You know, like guys, girls, moms, dads, anybody. Like, when I feel like if you come to one of my sets, if you come to one of my shows, you gonna feel like you the shit by the end of it. And that's all I want.
That's the energy we need. So sounds good. June 30th.
Yes.
What can the people expect from your performance?
you can expect some hands on the knees, some hands in the air, some big hugs. You know, I hope by the end you're there with the person that you came with, or the people that you came with, letting them know how much y'all love each other and how happy you are to be there. And fun. That's really all I ever go out for, is to have some fun. So you can expect that for sure.
Dope. Well, I'm ready for it.
I can't wait, y'all.
Happy that you're a part of it. Sounds good. June 30th, Delphi Hotel, downtown LA. What's next for you? What do you have down the pipeline? You working
Well,
on some music?
actually, yeah, HYPHEN. I'm gonna be performing some new music. That sounds good. Some new music that's dropping next month. This time.
Amazing.
It is time. It is so time. Some definitely like bad bitch shit for the summer. Okay, I know the summer needs me. I'm here, y'all.
Let's go. Well, I'm ready for that. Sounds good. June 30th, Delphi Hotel. See you soon.
See y'all.